It's time for Friday Night Softball Game of the Week, brought to you by the EP Sports Network. The Pebble Hill Spartans face off against the Eastwood Troopers. With tonight's play-by-play, Mandro the Monster Medina and Ace Acosta. Take it away, guys.
We are live from Hanks High School here between a softball game between the Eastwood Troopers and the Pebble Hill Spartans. I am Mandro the Monster Medina, along with my tag team partner here, Ace Acosta. Early start here between the Eastwood Troopers and the Pebble Hills Spartans there. Already had a batter up, a batter down there, Ace, to start off this ball game.
They got here quick, really quick start here on a beautiful Friday evening here.
Beautiful, totally different than the other 2 days ago where we experienced a lot of wind here in the Sun City. No wind at all right now.
No wind.
So right now we have the Pebble Hill Spartans, since they're the visitors. They are batting first. So right now batting is Talina Mendez, the center fielder for the Spartans. There's the pitch, and it is a strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and of course 1 out, like I said, to start this ball game for the Pebble Hill Spartans here. A big matchup here in 6A baseball, as we have a tipped fall ball. So we're going to have a 1 and 2 count coming up here.
Pebble Hills coming out in their all black, and Eastwood will be in the white, yellow tops with white.
That's correct.
pads.
Another foul ball hit. Tipped by Mendez, making the starting pitcher for the Eastwood Troopers work. That is Damaris Aguilera. Here's the pitch. It is low, and she runs to first base, and they're going to call it a foul.
Foul ball. Eastwood on a hot streak right here. Mendez still coming up, making this pitcher work early in the game here. We got a called strikeout here.
So a strikeout, the first strikeout there we have of this ball game for Damaris Aguilera. And like you said, Ace, it is a beautiful day here. Quick thing, Eastwood has to play the home games in different locations because there's construction going on at Eastwood High School, and that's why they're playing here tonight here at Hanks High School. As first pitch to the new batter, who is Ari Hernandez. So 2 outs already in this first inning. Very quickly here for the Troopers. There's the pitch, and we have a strike. A strike there. So 1 and 1 count coming up here for Ari Hernandez, who is the second baseman, and she swings, pitch outside, and they get her. That's going to be 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes coming up here. 2 outs already for the Eastwood Troopers.
Eastwood coming off on a hot streak right here, winning the last 2 games decisively over Socorro and Americas.
2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. And now it's going to be a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes for Hernandez here. Here's the pitch from Aguilera, and she hits it foul. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here on EP Sports Network, our first softball game of this year for us here. Top of the first here from Hanks, and like I said, an absolutely beautiful day for some softball. Here's a pitch from Aguilera, and it is hit, and another foul by Ari Hernandez.
Hernandez making the pitcher work early here in this game, trying to reach base for the Spartans.
She really is. I mean, if she doesn't get on base, it's going to be 3 up, 3 down for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And there's a pitch from Aguilera, and another foul. If I'm keeping count, that's at least 5 fouls, or maybe 6 by Aguilera. Ari Hernandez, the batter, once again, and this time another foul. And look out. Uh-oh.
I'm glad I didn't park in that area.
Yes. If I had the glass shatter sound effect, I would play it. I'll do it right there. That is the beauty of high school sports. Another pitch, another tip, and this one it's in play. And Adi Hernandez, after I would say about 7 fouls, she gets on base.
So we got a runner on base for the Spartans here early.
So Adi Hernandez on base for the Pebble Hill Spartans, and that's going to bring up Riley Cassidy for the Pebble Hills Spartans. There's the pitch. It is low. It is a ball. Riley Cassidy, the center for the Pebble Hills Spartans. There's the pitch from Aguilera. Swung, and it's going to get past the infield, and we're going to have another base hit for the Pebble Hill Spartans. So after starting with 2 outs, they have 2 straight hits. As Riley Cassidy gets a hit at first up at bat, and now we're going to have Peyton Ferris, who is going to be the pitcher for the Pebble Hill Spartans here up to bat. There's a pitch from Aguilera, and that is a strike. That had some heat. I wish I had a speed gun there, Ace, because that looked pretty fast to me, especially since we're very close.
We're close right
today.
here, up behind the net here. Oh, she checks her swing. Runners are going.
It was a low pitch, as you saw there.
The catcher made up the ground, made the runner run back to second base, not allowing her to advance.
Top of the first, no score. 2 outs for Pebble Hills. 1-1 count for Peyton Ferris. 2 runners on bases. High pitch. It is a ball. That'll be 2-1. Let's see if Aguilera can get out of this sticky situation here. 1 runner in scoring position. There's a pitch from Aguilera. Swing and a miss. And strike 2. The 3-2s. 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. I just made that up.
2-2-2.
But it's all factual. Here's the pitch. And it is going to be a strikeout by Aguilera. And Aguilera gets out of a sticky situation. Zero point scored here. So after the first half, it is Pebble Hill 0, Eastwood 0. You're listening to Friday Night Baseball on EP Sports Network.
Attention high school seniors. The Great Khalid Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship application period ends April 15th. Seniors, to be considered, you must submit a completed scholarship application form, your high school transcript demonstrating a 3.5 GPA or higher, a written essay, a video performance, and an acceptance letter. This letter is a verification from a performing arts college or university program. Submit your completed applications to scholarships@thegreatkhalidfoundation.org. The Great Khalid Foundation, supporting education and innovation.
Little Friday night softball here on EP Sports Network. I am Mando the Monster Medina, along with Ace Acosta here. Beautiful, like Aiden said, a beautiful evening here for some baseball. So in the first top of the first, Pebble Hills got 2 runners on, but then the pitcher, Samaya Aguilera, was able to get out of a sticky situation after she gave up 2 runs there, 2 hits there, Ace, and going to be Peyton Ferris. So now it'll be the Pebble Hill Spartans up to bat next there.
Let's see what Pebble Hills can do. Like I said, Eastwood is coming off a hot streak right now. Let's see what they can do.
And here we go. The first batter up for the Eastwood Troopers will be Julia Salcedo. As we are ready for play here. First pitch coming up, and it is a strike right down the middle by Ferris.
It's always good to get that first strike in.
And now Salcedo steps back into the batter's box. There's the pitch. That's got some heat on it. That's 2 quick strikes, 2 fastballs by Peyton Ferris. 0-2 count on Julia Salcedo. And there's the pitch, and that one is low. And that'll be a ball. 1-2 count coming up here for Julia Salcedo. Bottom of the first, no score between the Troopers and the Pebble Hill Spartans as the ump calls for time. And now we're back. 0-2 count, 1-2 count coming up for Salcedo. There's the pitch. She hits it, gets it right up the middle, and she's going to have a base hit. And that's what you like to see if you're the Troopers there. That's the first batter's job is to get on base and get the offense going, Ace, and that's exactly what Julia Salcedo has done.
Getting that first runner on base is very vital, like I said.
And now that'll bring up Gabriela de Anda, the next batter here for the Eastwood Troopers. No score. And here comes the pitch from Ferris. Shows a bunt, and she does, but it's foul. So, of course, that'll count as a strike.
Playing that small ball. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Shout out to my man Johnny here. Johnny Tag running the camera. Doing some stuff. What's up, Johnny? There's the pitch. And it is a foul tip. So that'll be no balls, 2 strikes on Gabriela de Anda for the Eastwood Troopers. And now we have the third base. Torrey Owens going up to the pitcher's mound to talk to Peyton Ferris. As we have also the coach talk to a little discussion with his catcher there for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And it looks like we are getting ready to resume play in a little bit. And now here we go. No balls, 2 strikes for Gabriela de Anda. Peyton Ferris. Here comes the pitch. And she strikes it out. Swing and a miss, and they throw to first. And safe is Julia Salcedo. So Ferris has a strikeout, the first of her game, this game for her. And that'll bring up Damaris Aguilera, who is the pitcher for the Eastwood Troopers. Last time out, she was able, and she was able to strike out Ferris in the first inning. So there's a first pitch to the outside, and it is a ball. One and 0 count. The ball is pitches outside. That'll make it 2-0. Once again, the Eastwood Troopers have a runner on first, which is Julia Salcedo. 2-0 count coming up for Aguilera. There's the pitch from Ferris, and it is 3-0 count coming up. So let's see if...
See Ferris getting behind.
Yes, let's see if Aguilera's got the green light to take a swing at this, or let's see if she's going to try to get that walk. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 out here. Bottom of the first between the Troopers and the Spartans. There's the pitch, and it is a strike. 3-1 count for Aguilera. There's the pitch, And that's going to be 2 strikes in a row for Peyton Ferris. And now we have a full count. Full count coming up for Ferris and Aguilera. There's the pitch from Ferris. Hit up the middle. It's fumbled, mishandled by the shortstop, and both players will advance, so that will be a hit for Aguilera. You might call that an error on the shortstop, but nonetheless, the Troopers have 2 runners, 1 runner in scoring position, which is Julia Salceda, who is on second base. 1 out here is the situation that Peyton Ferris faces for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And now that is going to bring up Miranda Guillen up next for the Eastwood Troopers. Once again, 2 runners in scoring position. There's the pitch from Ferris, and it is hit up the middle, and it's taken by the shortstop and thrown first. 1 out, and they throw the ball to third, and the runner advances. So we're going to have 2 outs here, but 2 runners in scoring position for the Eastwood Troopers. Two runners in scoring position for the Troopers here, as the next batter we have is Brianna Martel. Here comes the pitch for Peyton Ferris. And it is going to be down the middle, a strike.
Eastwood runners in scoring position. This can be very dangerous for the Spartans.
No doubt there, Ace. And let's see what happens. There's a pitch from Ferris. That had some heat on it. They're going to call it a strike. The Eastwood faithful here, Ace was not happy with that call. You could hear it. But nonetheless, it's an 0-2 count on Brianna Martel. There's the pitch from Ferris. It is out to the outside. So 1-2 is the count. 2 runners in scoring position for the Eastwood Troopers. There's the pitch. Swung, popped up. Let's see if they can make a play, and they do not. The ball hit the top of the netting there. Came down, so that interference was a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Brianna Martel.
Let's see if the Spartans can get out of this inning here.
There's the pitch, and it is high, and it will be a ball. So the famous 2-2-2s that I just came up with last inning there, Ace. We have it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs, and 2 runners in scoring position for the Eastwood Troopers here.
Martel fighting to stay alive in this inning right here.
She really
working
is.
Her way back.
Peyton Ferris getting ready for the pitch. Here's the windup, and she hits it. And another foul by Martel, making Ferris work in this inning. But like I said, 2 runners in scoring position for the Eastwood Troopers. 2-2 is the count. Here's the upcoming pitch from Peyton Ferris, as the sun is getting in her face. As you can see, she is signaling.
She is rocking the sunglasses, though.
So there's the hit.
To third.
To third, to first, and there you go. And
Let's play ball. Aaron and Alvin Jones are thrilled to bring the inaugural A&A All the Way Foundation Charity softball game, taking place on Friday, June 24th, 2022 at Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas. This family-friendly evening will feature a roster of current and former teammates of Aaron and Alvin, along with local celebrities in a fun-filled atmosphere. The night will feature a home run derby, a softball game, silent auction, merchandise, and raffle. Proceeds raised from the event will benefit the Foundation's primary focus areas: youth recreation and fitness, children's basic needs, and military families. For more information, visit aaalltheway.org.
El Paso, are you ready to play ball? It's Aaron Jones here, number 33 with the Green Bay Packers. Join me, my family, and my teammates. Tickets are on sale at anaalltheway.org. Hope to see you there.
Welcome back to the Hanks High School as we are getting ready to start the top of the second inning between the Troopers and the Spartans, and the Spartans get a base hit by number 6, Easy Ramos. So Ramos at 2 pitches and she gets on base.
Which is good. Like I
Quickly, very aggressive by Izzy Ramos. No score. Top of the second inning, yes, Ace.
That is good for the Spartans to get another base runner on there.
And coming up next is Jocelyn Felikada, who is the left fielder for the Pebble Hill Spartans. First pitch is called a strike for Jocelyn Felikada. And here comes the pitch for Aguilera, and she shows bunt, does Felikada, and it is caught for an out.
What a play by the third baseman.
That is a great play by Damaris Aguilera to recognize the bunt.
I was able to make that speed to come up and catch that pop fly right there.
Didn't get that distance that they were looking for Pebble Hills. That went straight up as opposed to going down. Here comes the pitch. Popped up.
Right over our heads
right,
here.
Literally right over our heads here at Hanks High School.
Johnny, we're going to need you to do double duty, okay? You know, if that ball comes over here.
Batting up next for the Pebble Hill Spartans, that is Bella McCauley. There's the pitch to McCauley, and she will take a ball. So we have 1-1. 1 out, no score. Runner on first base for the Pebble Hill Spartans. Here's the pitch coming up from Aguilera, and it is another foul. Now McCauley facing a 1-2 count. There's the pitch from Aguilera, and she hits it right up the middle. Got by the shortstop, and she gets the double play, and that is the end of the inning. Maya Campos facing Peyton Ferris. 0-1 count. There's the pitch, and it is popped up, and it is a home run. No, it hits. It hit. It hit. They're going to call it a double. So Maya Campos, I thought it was a home run, but apparently it hit. And then the top of the wall, then it went out. So and now we're going to have Leslie Collins batting for the Troopers, as we have a runner in scoring position for the Troopers, and that is Maya Campos, who just hit a double. Once again, the pitcher, Peyton Ferris, for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And there is the pitch, and hit right up the middle once again. And that's going to hit the wall, and we're going to have a runner score, and the Troopers are going to have a 1-0 lead. So 2 doubles in a row given up by the Pebble Hill Spartans. And an RBI for Leslie Collins here in the top of the bottom of the second inning, Bottom of the second inning. So now a runner still on scoring position, and that will be Leslie Collins. And now coming up to bat will be Jocelyn Echevarria. Echevarria facing Ferris. There's the pitch from Ferris, and it is tip foul. Once again, I do believe that Ferris is having trouble with the sun as the sun is setting here right in the eyes there, Ace, of the
It is right in her eyes. I mean, she's rocking the sunglasses, but
pitch is swung and a miss. Strike. 0-2 count coming up for Echevarria. Once again, the Troopers have gotten on the board after a RBI double by Leslie Collins. 0-2 count. There's the pitch. And it is a ball. 1-2 count coming up here for Jocelyn Echevarria. And you can see there, as you can see, that the sun is right in her eyes.
Yeah, we got half of the field lit, half of the field in shade. The lights are on.
Here comes the pitch by Ferris. And it is going to be called a strike. So that is the second strikeout.
With a good off-speed pitch right there. She was throwing heat earlier in the inning, but a little change of direction there and got her out for the first out of this bottom of the second.
Up next, batting for the Troopers will be Damaris Aguilera. There's the pitch from Ferris, and we have a ball. 1 out. Runner in scoring position. She's on second base. That is Leslie Collins, who already has an RBI double in this game. Here comes the pitch. It is hit to right field. Both runners were advanced, so Damaris Aguilera on her first at-bat gets a hit. And now we're going to go to the top of the order for the Eastwood Troopers there.
So we got Collins on third and Echevarria on first.
That is correct. Actually, Aguilera.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Aguilera on first.
And that's top of the order, so that means Julia Salcedo will be batting up next for the Eastwood Troopers. Once again, the sun bothering Peyton Ferris.
We got a good crowd here.
Yeah, good crowd here, 2 big schools. The pitch is outside to the right, and it is a ball. So runners on third and first. Julia Salcedo trying to add to the lead for the Troopers. And Ferris is trying to get out of this situation. Double play would do that. There's the pitch. And there is a deep hit into center field. And it is dropped. And we're going to have another score for the Eastwood Troopers, as Julia Salcedo already has 2 hits and an RBI. As the ball was dropped, and I think what happened there, Ace, is the ball hit center field. I think I think she just couldn't see it because the sun was in her eyes. I think that's the situation was.
But what a hit by Salcedo!
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
she put some power into that hit there, and now Salcedo's got an RBI, and it is a 2-0 lead for the Eastwood Troopers.
Little meeting at the mound with the team here, looking to regroup as the Anda is about to step into the batter's box for the Troopers.
Gabriela the Anda, second time at bat. Did not get on base the last time. There's the pitch to the Anda. She swings and pops it up. Let's see if they can get it. And they do, so she pops out. So that'll make it 2 outs. And next batter will be Samaraya Aguilera, who is the pitcher for the Eastwood Troopers in this game so far.
Right now, the Spartans looking to hold off the Troopers' run on this one right here. See if Ferris can get this runner out. Just leave 2 off.
There's a pitch by Ferris. It is outside to the left, ball. 1-0 count with a batter on first and second for the Troopers.
That sun's already getting out of her face almost. Give it another 15 minutes and she should be good.
Everybody should be good. Here comes the pitch from Ferris. Top outside to the right, to the left, and that was the second. Nothing.
She was trying to catch her
Yeah,
sleeping,
you
but
just never know. Never know.
But Aguilera was still there. She was able to get back onto second before getting that tag.
2-0 is the score here between the Spartans and the Troopers. The Troopers have that lead. There's the pitch. It is a strike. So 2-1 count coming up. And
Eastwood looking to add on some runs here.
oh, that was hit with some power, and that is out of here, but it is a foul ball to right field. And Ace, that had some juice on it, man.
Had some juice on there. Now it's back to your favorite count right now. It's 2-2-2-2.
And another 2 because it's a 2-0 lead for Eastwood. So Aguilera trying to help herself out here if she can get a base hit, and she tips it foul.
Aguilera making Ferris work here with a lot of pitches in this inning.
Well, you got to remember, too, the last time that that she was up, she wasn't able to get on base, so she's trying to change that situation here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, as Ace said. And here comes the pitch from Ferris. And another hit and another bomb. And it is a foul ball.
Watch out with that bus over there.
That's what I'm thinking, too. As we await the officials to get some more softballs. 2-2 is still the count, as it is both pitchers facing each other right now. Ferris getting ready for the pitch. There's the pitch. And it is going to be called a ball. So we're going to have a full count with 2 runners for the Troopers. 1 on first, 1 on second. 2 outs, full count. Runners will be going at this pitch. Here's the pitch from Ferris. Runners take their step, and the ball is hit. And once again, it is a foul ball to right field. As you can tell, Ace, she's got some power, does Aguilera.
She's got some power. She got to get into fair play.
Yep.
Ferris looking right here, looking to get this out to move into the third.
There's the pitch, and this time she connects right up the middle, and that's going to be gone. A 3-run home run by Samara Aguilera here. And that is going to make it a 5-0 lead for the Eastwood Troopers. A big home run by Aguilera, and Ace, you just knew. We kept talking about all the power that she had. You know, she hit 3 of them to right field that were foul, and you just said all she's got to do is get it a little bit to the center. That's exactly what she did, and it was right dead at center field, and a tremendous home run for the Eastwood Troopers and Samara Aguilera. And it is now a 5-0 lead.
I said Eastwood has some power right here. They've been known to get on some hot streaks here.
So 5 runs scored here at the bottom of the second. Of course, led by that 3-run home run by Samara Aguilera, which just took place.
Ferris still looking to get out of this inning here.
Pitch by Ferris is high. Be 1-1. Now it looks like the sun is no longer in her eyes. But the damage has been done in this inning. There are 5 runs given up. That big 3-run home run. There's the pitch from Ferris. Hit foul.
Eastwood, like I said, having some power here.
Yeah, it's like I said, it was just amazing the way, you know, like I said, you could kind of see it that it was going to happen with those 3 big hits to right field, and then she just connected to center field. So here comes the pitch from Peyton Ferris to Miranda Guillen. The pitch is high to Guillen. 5-0 is the score. Pitch is high again, and now we're going to have a full count.
Full count. Ferris working her way back in here.
And the last time we had this situation, we had a home run by the Troopers here. Let's see what they can do in this situation. There's the pitch, and it is a foul ball.
Still full count here with 2 outs on the bottom of the second. It's crazy how fast time.
How quickly things change. It was nothing going into this bottom of the second. Then you had those 2 runs, and then you have 2 outs, and then you all of a sudden you have a 3-run home run. There's the pitch and another hit, and that one is gonna hit right at the wall, so it'll be a double for Miranda Guillen. So the Troopers offense has come alive as Brianna Martell is up next to bat. 5 runs given up here in this inning so far by Peyton Ferris. And realistically, one of those should have been already another out. There was an error in this inning that cost them that first run, I believe.
District 6A is always a tough district,
Yep.
you know, to advance in, and Eastwood right now is looking very, very, very impressive.
And here comes Ferris with the pitch. And it is a ball, so 2 balls, no strikes. Still with those 2 outs here. Bottom of the second inning, 5-0 lead for the Eastwood Troopers. And there's the pitch, and they will connect, pops into right field, and it will be caught. And that'll be the 3rd out in this inning. But the damage has been done. 5 runs scored here at the bottom of the second, along with a big, and I mean a big home run by Samara Aguilera. A 3-run home run gives the Eastwood Troopers a 5-0 lead. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the 3rd inning. You're listening to Friday Night Softball, right here on EP Sports Network.
Attention high school seniors. The Great Khalid Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship application period ends April 15th. Seniors, to be considered, you must submit a completed scholarship application form, your high school transcript demonstrating a 3.5 GPA or higher, a written essay, a video performance, and an acceptance letter. This letter is a verification from a performing arts college or university program. Submit your completed applications to scholarships@thegreatkhalidfoundation.org. The Great Khalid Foundation, supporting education and innovation.
You add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect. What do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Hanks High School as we start the top of the 3rd inning between the Eastwood Troopers and the Pebble Hill Spartans. The Troopers have a 5-0 lead as now we have here the Pebble Hill Spartans batting, and batting up next is Sayan Saldania for the Spartans. And there's the pitch from Aguilera, and we have a 1-2 count here, Ace.
1-2 count, and then courtesy of our friend Mr. Wayne Thornton giving us a score update in the women's Final Four. South Carolina 72, Louisville 59, Monster.
And we're going to have a strikeout there by Aguilera, her 2nd of the day. So Saldana goes down swinging. And here we go. Up next is Torrey Owens, who hits it and is on base. So Torrey Owens with a hit there. And the Spartans have a runner on base.
Pebble Hills needs that. Got to get as many base runners as they can. Try to get back into this game.
That'll big Talina Mendez up to bat next for the Spartans. There's the pitch, and it is foul. And like you said, Ace, they've got to get some offense going here, do the Spartans, because they're down 5-0, a huge bottom of the second inning for the Troopers. There's the pitch from Aguilera. It is hit by Melendez. Foul.
Mendez, who has an older sister playing for the UTEP Miners.
Really?
Softball team here.
I believe the Miners are in action tonight as well. As there is a pitch, and it is a strikeout to 2 straight strikeouts for Aguilera. And Aguilera must feel amped up after hitting that big 3-run home run, and now she's got 2 straight strikeouts in this top of the third inning.
She's in the zone, Monster. She's in the zone.
Yes. Don't forget to check out our website, epsportsnetwork.com. We got a lot of stuff. Not only do we do these games here, but we also cover other high school sports along with the other collegiate sports, the UTEP Miners, EPCC, and of course the pro sports, the Locomotives, Chihuahuas, and much more. And it is hit foul by Adi Hernandez. Hernandez, the second baseman, got a hit her first time up when she batted. That was in the first inning. There is a pitch, and it is tipped, and another foul. So the count remains 0-2 here for Adi Hernandez.
I said Eastwood is in the zone right now in total control. Spartans looking to get some offense to get back into this game.
It's going to be tough, especially with the way that Aguilera's pitching right now. There's the pitch from Aguilera. It is hit. It is in play, and it goes. And we're going to have a foul ball.
Foul ball. Umpire let that thing roll. See where
it quickly took a bounce to the outside, so it was a foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes for Ari Hernandez. Here's the pitch from Aguilera. It is high, and that is the first ball.
Aguilera's been in control of her pitches for most of the game.
There's the pitch, and she swings into it, and once again, it goes foul. And she really reached into that one to hit that one.
Spartans looking for any way to get some runners on base.
As Hernandez steps back into the batter's box, here's the pitch from Aguilera. And once again, another foul.
Got to give it to these batters. They are making these pitchers work.
They really are. So Hernandez making contact.
Hernandez getting back into the batter's box now.
There's the pitch, steps in, and this hits it to shortstop and thrown to first. 1, 2, 3, 3 up, 3 down. 1 hit, 1 left on base. The score remains 5-0 in favor of the Eastwood Troopers. We'll have the bottom of the third inning coming up. You're listening to Friday Night Softball. You're listening to EP Sports Network. On to the Monstradina along with Ace Acosta as we get ready for the bottom of the third inning between the Eastwood Troopers against the Pebble Hill Spartans, and the Troopers have a 5-0 lead as the Trooper offense just absolutely exploded in that bottom of the second, scoring 5 runs there, Ace. So let's see how the Troopers respond here at the bottom of this third.
They got a lot of catching up to do here, but the shades are off. The sun is setting behind us. So It's just time to play some ball here.
And we are going to have batting for the Eastwood Troopers, Maya Campos, who had a double in the second inning. And the pitcher remains for Pebble Hills, Peyton Ferris. And like you said, Ace, the sun no longer in the face of Ferris, so it shouldn't be an issue for her for the rest of the game. There's the pitch, and that is right down the middle fastball, a strike called on Maya Campos. There's the pitch. Campos connects, foul to right field. You were talking about the UTEP, one of the players having a sister play for UTEP.
Yes, sir.
We have a final in the first game with North Texas. It is North Texas 10, UTEP 2.
Ooh.
That game being played, of course, in Denton, where a special event is happening this weekend as well in the city of Arlington, as we have a strikeout for Peyton Ferris. That is her third strikeout of this game.
Very nice little change up there by Ferris right there to get Campos swinging, but she wasn't confident in her swing. And
that's going to bring up Leslie Collins, who hit a double last inning with an RBI. Here comes the pitch from Ferris, and it's going to be changeup, strike.
It's always good for a pitcher to get ahead in the count here, especially against a hot team like the Eastwood Troopers.
0-1 pitch. That's a slow ball, and that was called a ball.
1-1-1 right here on the top of the third, Monster.
1-1-1. Let's see if that sun really not being in her face anymore makes a big difference for Ferris. There's the pitch. Brought some heat on that one, but it is tipped. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Leslie Collins. Like I said, she already has an RBI in this game.
Peyton's still in there, still making these hitters work for everything that they get.
1-2 count. And there's the pitch from Ferris, a slow and low pitch, and it is
a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes for Leslie Collins. Here comes the pitch from Ferris. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Peyton Ferris, her 4th of the game.
Looks like she's getting comfortable in that circle, Monster.
You are correct there, brother. That's 2 strikeouts in a row for Peyton Ferris, and that's going to bring up Jocelyn Felikada up next, who struck out last inning. Pitch is high, but it is called a strike.
Umpire got her on that check swing. She went just a little bit too much. Get called for the strike. Ferris looking at the calls. A lot of the calls are now done on the wristbands.
Pitch is outside, and that is going to be a ball.
Going away from the traditional signs from the catcher, pitchers
Yeah.
are going to be looking to the sidelines and just going off the card, kind of like the football.
Yeah. It's evolution of the game. And here comes the pitch from Ferris. It is going to be called a strike. 1-2 count is what Jocelyn Felikada will be facing.
Ferris looks like she is hitting her marks on where she wants that ball to go
Well,
across the plate.
she looks totally different now that the sun is not in her eyes. And another swing and a miss. 3 straight strikeouts for Peyton Ferris there. Impressive. Like you said, Ace, what a difference.
What a difference right there.
So, but still, the fact remains, though, 5 runs have been scored in this game. So after 3, it is Eastwood 5, Pebble Hills 0. Banks High School, where the Eastwood Troopers have a 5-0 lead after 3 innings. As we begin the 4th, here I am onto the Mouse Medina along with Ace Acosta. As we get ready to start the 4th inning, the top of the 4th.
Spartans need to get some offense here. They did really good in this last inning.
They really do, and the Aguilera remains the pitcher, and she brings some heat on that one, though it's going to be called a ball. Now another pitch by Aguilera. That one's going to be called a strike on Riley Cassidy, the catcher who is batting for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And there is a hit by Cassidy, popped up to second, and it is caught. Ooh, it looked like that looked very close.
But Salcedo comes up with the catch right there and get the first out.
She was able to get that catch, so 1 up, 1 down for the Spartans, as we're going to have the pitcher coming up next, Peyton Ferris. Her second at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike. A 1 count. And here's the pitch by Aguilera to Ferris. Like I said, she's got some heat as well. 1-1-1 is the count. 1 out, 1 strike. Hit right to first. Let's see if the first baseman can recover, and she does. She lost control of the ball. She grabbed it with one. Instead of throwing it, she just reached over with her hand with the ball, touched the base. Whatever, it worked.
She was able to make up for it, Monster. It was a hard hit right there by Ferris.
Yes, whatever it took, and you had the out made there for the Troopers. So 2 up, 2 down. There's the pitch by Aguilera. And it is going to be called a ball on Izzy Ramos, who is batting for the Pebble Hills Spartans. There's another pitch. That one's low as well.
She's
low
trying
to
to
the
hit.
outside.
She's trying to hit that low outside corner, but is not making it.
Aguilera winds up, throws the pitch, and it is tipped. That'll make it 2-1 count.
So Pebble Hills they're swinging the bats, just can't get on base runners on base.
And there's another pitch, and that one's going to be called a strike. So 2-2 count.
Ramos looking here to get some offense for the Spartans.
Let's see if she can get it. There's a pitch by Aguilera, and swung and a miss. And a strike, and that'll end the inning. So a strikeout by Aguilera, and just like that, 3 up, 3 down. A very quick of the 4th inning here between the Pebble Hill Spartans and the Eastwood Troopers, who have a 5-0 lead. No score in the 3rd inning between both schools. Mondo the Monsterdine along with Ace Acosta here. Friday Night Softball on EP Sports Network, along with my man Johnny Teg.
So let's see what Peyton Ferris can do here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ace. The one thing I noticed in the last, she had 3 straight strikeouts. Last inning, the big difference was the sun was not in her face anymore. So let's see if that continues to happen, as the batter is Damaris Aguilera for the Eastwood Troopers. And they hit, and it is going to drop to left field. And Aguilera will have a hit. I believe that's her 2nd hit of this game.
Yes, sir. Eastwood still looking to keep getting those runners on base.
And that'll bring up top of the order Julia Salcedo up next for the Eastwood Troopers. Like I said, runner on base, Aguilera. Ferris looks for the call. She gets it. Here's the windup. There's the pitch. And it is tipped. And it goes foul. Bottom of the fourth, 5-0 is the score between the Troopers and the Pebble Hill Spartans.
We're getting right into the heart of district play, Monster, right here.
No doubt there. Two powerhouse teams facing each other. As Ferris gets ready for the windup, there's the pitch. And we're going to have a ball called on Salcedo.
Ferris looking for that outside corner. Just missed it.
1-1 count coming up for Julia Salcedo. As Peyton looks at her wrist for the pitches. Right up the middle, and that is going to be a fastball, and that's going to be a strike. 1-2 count on Salcedo. Looks at her wrist once again. Here's the windup, the pitch, and it is a foul ball. Might be a souvenir for people who live across the street.
I don't think they're going to be over there getting those softballs.
I don't think so. 1-2 count coming up for Julia Salcedo. 5-0 lead for the Troopers.
Peyton looks for the sign.
Yep. And here's Ferris with the pitch. And it is connected, hit. Shortstop throws it to second. And not in time for the double play, but it is a one. One does get out, so that means that Salcedo reaches base, fielder's choice. So 1 out. Salcedo will be, like I said, credited with a fielder's choice because the double play did not work.
They still got that out, though. They still got that out.
That's what all that matters for this Pebble Hill Spartans, because now it brings up the situation where you can get out of this inning with a double play, and that's going to bring up Gabriela de Anda. And she shows bunt, and she bunts it foul. De Anda hitless so far in this game. But like I said, Ace, if you're Pebble Hills, you're trying to set up that double play.
Trying to get out of this inning so you give your team an opportunity to put some runs on the board.
Yes, sir. As Ferris once again looks to the dugout. Here's the windup, the pitch, and it is tip foul. That'll make it 0-2 count here. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning between the Troopers and the Spartans. The Troopers with a 5-0 lead here. As once again, Ferris looks at the play calls. She gets it. She's going to take a pitch, and it's going to be pop foul.
Again, right over our heads.
Yes. Right over our heads. And the count remains 0-2 for Gabriela de Anda.
Like you said, De Anda looking to get her first hit of the game.
Runner at first, that is Julia Salcedo. There's the pitch, and it is tipped yet again. And it looked like Salcedo was going to attempt to steal second.
Still gotta love that the beauty of the small ball is still.
Oh yes.
Still in today's game.
Ferris winds up. There's the pitch. It is high, swung and a miss. Another strikeout for Ferris.
I got 6 for Ferris on the game so far, Monster.
You
6 strikeouts.
You are correct, sir. I have 6 strikeouts for Ferris as well. That is her 4th in 2 innings.
So other than that 5-run second inning, you know, it can be a lot closer than what the score shows.
And that is going to bring up the pitcher, Damaris Aguilera, who hit a 3-run bomb, a home run last time she was up to bat. That's why you have that big 5-0 lead. So she's got 3 RBIs with that 3-run homer. Pitcher versus pitcher here. As Aguilera gets ready for the pitch, Ferris pitches it.
Runner does not take off. She had the opportunity. As Cassidy stopped that ball from getting behind her.
2 balls, no strikes. And here comes Ferris's pitch, the windup pitch.
Cassidy checking the runner at first, making sure she doesn't try to take off and steal.
You know, this was a situation that these two were in last inning where it was a 3-0, and then Aguilera took the first. The next pitch coming up here was a ball. Let's see if she swings at it. She's not going to, and this time she walks her. Last time it went down the way down to 3-2 because she started hitting those big bombs to right field, and then eventually she just connected to the one in center field, gave her that 2-run home run, so it is a walk.
And sometimes you got to be patient. Patient pays off.
So runner in scoring position for the Troopers, runner at first base, and that is going to bring up Miranda Guillen for the Troopers.
Ferris still has the opportunity to get out of this inning here with 2 outs.
All she's got to do is force either a pop-up or into one of the she faked a, she showed bunt, didn't get it. It's going to be a strike on Guillen.
Yeah, runners at second and first.
Yes, sir.
Go Miranda, right field's right open. Let's go.
There's the pitch by Ferris. Swung and a miss by Guillen.
Ferris getting ahead in this count.
Yep.
Right here in the bottom of the 4th, Monster.
You can see those fastballs getting to the Troopers there. 0-2 count coming up for Guillen. There's the pitch by Ferris. High pitch. And they throw to second, and the base runner gets back on time. Which is Salcedo, yes.
Salcedo almost got caught out there, but was able to make it back to second. Good job by Cassidy out there making that throw.
Yes, to be aware of that situation. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch by Ferris. Swung, and it's going to drop it to center field, and another run is going to score. So that will be an RBI for Miranda Guillen. And Miranda gets a double. And that is her second double of this game. And now that makes the score 6-0 in favor of the Eastwood Troopers.
Go, Bree, just settle down and put it somewhere. Let's go.
Just over the, drops in that nice little zone right there.
And Brianna Martel takes a strike on her first pitch up. And now, like I said, now we have 2 runners in scoring position for the Eastwood Troopers there. But like you said, let's see if Ferris can get herself out of this situation. As she didn't like that pitch, she's asking the pitch to be changed.
She looks back onto the wrist.
There's the pitch. It is going to be a strike. A little high, as once again the Eastwood faithful here at Hanks High School did not like the call. Pitch by Ferris, and it is hit right back to Ferris, who throws it to first base, and she gets out of this inning. 2 runners left on, but 1 does score. It is 6-0 in favor of the Eastwood Troopers. You're listening to Friday Night Softball on EP Sports Network.
High school.
Nothing is the score in favor of the Eastwood Troopers over the Pebble Hill Spartans. I am Mondo the Monster Dean, along with Ace Acosta and Johnny Teg here, as the Spartans are up next to bat looking for some offense, and it is Jocelyn Felikada who's up next. who is playing left field, and she takes a strike by Aguilera on her first pitch, Ace.
Aguilera still hitting all the spots that she wants on the plate.
Ooh, and that was some heat there, Ace. Fastball strike. 2 strikes in a row by Aguilera. Now there's the pitch. Swung and a miss. 3 strikes in a row, and that is another strikeout. And that is the 5th strikeout by Aguilera in this game. And that's going to bring up Bella McCauley up next for the
Spartans.
The Spartans pitch gets away from the catcher. 1-0 count here. As McCauley, the shortstop, takes a strike down the middle by Aguilera.
Aguilera pitching deep into this game, Monster.
She really is. I think at this point they're going to try to let her complete this game, especially if she can make quick work of this inning. And then she just has 2 more she's got to deal with, and that would be it. But there's still a lot of softball to be played here as McCauley is up to bat. She takes the pitch, and it is high. And that's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out here. And Aguilera not wasting any time. Quickly goes right back, wind up, and there's the pitch. The ball is hit. Second baseman gets it, throws it to first. And that is another out. 2 up, 2 down. Great job by Aguilera. Almost had an opportunity to catch that ball, but just barely out of her reach.
And she let the shortstop take that one.
Folks, don't forget to check out the website, epsportsnetwork.com. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff. Our UTEP coverage on softball continues as well. Our coverage of the El Paso Chihuahuas will begin in about 2 weeks' time. Locomotives as well. They're on the road tonight. And other high school sports going on as well. So keep it locked on right here on epsportsnetwork.com. Thank you so much for listening tonight here for some Friday night softball from Hanks High School. Coming up next to bat for the Pebble Hill Spartans is Sari Ramirez, a right fielder, and Ramirez takes a strike.
Spartans need to get some type of spark here.
They really do. They need to get some offense if they want to have any opportunity to try to win this game, Ace, and they need a spark, like you said. But right now it's going to be tough with the way Aguilera is pitching right now.
And she's going at a very, very fast pace. Some pitchers like to take their time, but she's going one after another.
That's right. There's another pitch, and that's going to be another strike. She already has 5 strikeouts in this game, does Aguilera. 1-2 count coming up for Ramirez. Here's the pitch by Aguilera. Swung, foul ball.
I said a lot of pitchers like to take their time, get the signs. She knows what she wants to do.
She's not messing around. She is not messing around. There's the pitch by Aguilera. Swung and a miss. Another strikeout. 6 strikeouts for Aguilera, and that is going to end the inning. So after 5 for the Spartans, it is Eastwood 6, Pebble Hills nothing. You're listening to Friday Night Softball. Welcome back to Hanks High School as we get ready for the bottom of the 5th inning, where the Eastwood Troopers are back to bat, having a 6-0 lead on the Pebble Hill Spartans. The damage was done in the 2nd inning where they scored 5 runs. They were able to get 1 run last inning, and now we're going to have batting for Eastwood. It will be Maya Campos. Campos already has 1 hit, which was a double last inning. There's the pitch by Ferris, and they're going to call a strike. Like I said, Ace, I've kind of seen Ferris, like she got more control after the sun was not in her eyes. Not making excuses, but that's what I've seen. She's only given up 1 run since that second inning.
And that sun was in her eyes during the second inning.
It really was. It was.
But Eastwood has also been on a streak.
No doubt. Some tremendous offense there as Eastwood has made base in every single inning, except the third.
On the third, that's when
Ferris had 3 straight strikeouts. Nonetheless, it is a 1-2 count for Maya Campas. There's a pitch by Ferris to the outside, and that'll make it a 2-2 count. No outs, bottom of the 5th.
But as we get into district play, every inning is that much more intense.
Hit, caught by the shortstop. They throw it to first base, and it is an out. 1 up, 1 down for the Eastwood Troopers. And that'll bring Leslie Collins up next, who has got 1 hit in this game. That 1 hit was a double, and that double was an RBI, so she's got the RBI double. And she was the one that started the scoring for the Eastwood Troopers when she hit that double.
Said all you need is that one.
Yep, she was that spark. And there's the pitch to Collins, and it is outside, and it is a 1-0 count.
Monsters ready for football, folks.
I am. I'm ready for everything.
Speaking of which, the Miners are in action in their spring game.
That is a week from tonight, and we will be there. There's the pitch from Ferris. It is high. 2 balls.
A lot of stuff going to be happening in the city in these next couple months, Monster.
Yeah, a lot of people really think that there's not a lot of stuff going on in El Paso. There's always something going on sports-wise in El Paso. I really think there's only like maybe 2 months. Actually, it never stops, because once you have the high school season in basically June, you still have the Locomotives, you have the Chihuahuas, and then you'll have high school volleyball there middle of August. So it does not stop. And there's a pitch, a changeup.
Nice off speed, but just missed where she wanted it to go.
It'll be a 3-1 count for Eastwood. Collins, there's the pitch. Collins swung and a miss. She strikes out.
No.
Oh, excuse me, my bad. That was just a strike. That is a full count now.
Full count. Ferris getting back into this count here.
Ferris takes her time. There's the windup pitches. It is hit, and it is caught by the first baseman. So she pops up. So now we have 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. But the Troopers still have a 6-0 lead, and that's going to bring Jocelyn Echevarria up to bat next for the Troop.
Ferris hitting her marks this inning.
She really has. There's a pitch, and that was a fastball and a strike.
Right here.
As Echevarria gets back into the batter's box. Wind up coming. There's the pitch. Swung and foul ball.
First baseman almost came up with that one.
I do got to talk about this field. It's very nice. It's the artificial grass, but what's amazing about this field is that even the dirt is artificial. So it's just painted to look like it's dirt, but it's not. I think it's great because it saves wear and tear on these athletes' body. I just think it's great as we have a pitch, and it is a strikeout, another strikeout for Ferris, and that is her 7th, if I am correct there, Ace.
Yep, I got 7 for Ferris right there. Like I said, she's been hitting her marks. It's just the Spartans have not done anything offensively to keep themselves in this game. But another inning.
That's right. So it's now we're going to head to the top of the 6th. After 5, it's 6-0 in favor of Eastwood. We'll be back. You're listening to Texas High School Softball on EP Sports Network. Welcome back to Hanks High School, Mondo de Medina, along with Ace Acosta and Johnny Tegg here as the Eastwood Troopers have a 6-0 lead on the Pebble Hill Spartans, top of the 6th inning here. And Ace, like you said, the Spartans desperately need to get some offense here. And coming up to bat next is Torrey Owens.
Torrey Owens leading off for the Spartans here. Needs to get something productive here if the Spartans want to stay in this game.
Owens has a hit in this ball game already. Let's see if she can do it again at the top of the 6th inning. There's the pitch, fastball, but at the same time, like we've talked about, Damaris Aguilera has been playing a tremendous game. She has 6 strikeouts. There's a pitch, swung and a miss. That was a fastball.
Down 0-2 early in this inning, not what the Spartans need. And Aguilera, like I said, going fast.
And now she's in trouble, and there's a pitch, and it is just ball. As the fans here ask for Owens, but a swing and a miss, and another strikeout. That's 7 strikeouts for Aguilera as she continues to dominate. Without a doubt, she is, even though we still have 2 innings left to go, she is our player of the game so far. You know, she's got that 3-run home run. She's got 7 strikeouts, dominating. There's the pitch, hit, and it is caught. A tremendous catch by the shortstop, a diving catch there. Wow, what athleticism there
by Collins.
By Leslie Collins.
With the diving play right there in the infield. Stretching out for that one. Even she kind of shrugs it off like, oh, I got this.
Yeah. But still, and that is going to bring up a different batter here for Pebble Hills as getting on base is Hernandez, Ari Hernandez. Didn't even hesitate.
First pitch swing.
And I think if I'm correct, she switched. She was batting right-handed, now she switched to left-handed. If I was correct. Maybe I missed that.
They're looking for any type of spark.
Yep. And it worked because she got on base. So Hernandez has another hit in this game. And that's going to bring up Riley Cassidy for the Spartans, who takes a strike on the first pitch. There's the 0-1 pitch, and she connects. And that one is going to be out of here. Riley Cassidy with a 2-run home run for the Pebble Hill Spartans. The Spartans aren't out of this yet, Ace.
They're not out of this yet. Like I said, they were looking for a spark. And they seem to get it so far early in the top of the 6th here.
A big 2-run homer by Riley Cassidy. And it is a 4-run lead for the Pebble Hill Spartans. Is up next is the pitcher, Peyton Ferris. And let's see if the Spartans can build on this momentum they just experienced there. A 2-run homer by Cassidy. First pitch by Aguilera is low.
Let's see what the Troopers do on their pitch calling right here. If they're going to stay with the game plan or switch it up.
There's the pitch. Change up. And it's down the middle. It's a strike.
That off speed always gets folks right there.
Pitcher versus pitcher yet again. Like I said, Peyton Ferris trying to help herself out here. Pitch is low. To the right, another ball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Aguilera winds up, throws the pitch. And it's going to be a strike.
That off speed.
Off speed.
Aguilera's very in command of her pitches right there. She wants to throw that heat. She is throwing that heat, but she can slow it down when she wants.
2-2 pitch coming up, and it is connected by Ferris. Hits it to second base, and it is thrown to first. And it is the 3rd out, but the damage has been done. 2 runs scored in this inning. It is now 6-2 in favor of Eastwood. We'll be back. Welcome back to Hanks High School, where the Eastwood Troopers are taking on the Pebble Hill Spartans, and the Troopers are now leading by a score of 6-2 as Pebble Hills finally got on the board after a 2-run homer from Riley Cassidy. But now let's see if the Troopers can add more runs to their lead, their ace, in this pivotal bottom of the 6th inning.
Like I said, we were talking that they needed to find a spark because Ferris was, pretty much in command other than that second inning.
Yep.
And those 2 runs is, chipping away at this Trooper lead.
And coming up to bat for the Eastwood Troopers is Damaris Aguilera, who has got 2 hits in this game already. And Peyton Ferris will remain the pitcher for the Pebble Hills Spartans when we get ready for this inning to start. And it looks like that time is coming up here. And it is.
As Aguilera steps into the batter's box here.
Pitch from Ferris, and it is down the middle, and that's going to be a strike fastball on Aguilera. 0-1 count to Aguilera. Ferris with the pitch. Swung and contact, and it is a...
She caught it.
She caught it. Shortstop caught it.
Campos coming up with that cat. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Macaulay.
Yes, Bella Macaulay is the one that made that great catch for the Pebble Hills Spartans. And now that'll bring up to bat next. It'll be Julia Salcedo, the top of the order. There's the pitch by Ferris. It is high. It is a ball.
Salcedo's been having a decent game so far for the Troopers.
She's got 3 hits in this game so far, trying to add to that count here. A very successful game. There's the pitch from Ferris, and now you can tell right away that from that windup it was going to be a strike, and it is a fastball.
She still got some heat late in this game.
1-1 count for Julia Salcedo, who already has 3 hits in this game. There's the windup, there's the pitch. It is going to be called a strike.
Ferris showing that she can slow it down too when she needs to.
Yeah, she does. She already has 7 strikeouts in this game. 1-2 count coming up. As Salcedo steps back into the batter's box. Pitch is high. Ball. 2-2 count coming up. 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th between the Troopers and the Spartans. 6-2 is the lead in favor of the Troop. As Salcedo steps back into the batter's box. Wind up, there's the pitch. Swung, and it is foul.
Great District 1-6A contest here this Friday evening, Monster.
Yes, sir. No doubt there.
Like I said, still a great crowd here at Hanks High School.
And here comes the pitch by Ferris on Salcedo. Wind up, a big wind up. They had some heat on it, but it was a ball. Now it's going to make it a full count, 3-2.
Salcedo working her way back into this count.
Yep, and let's see if Salcedo swings at this one. 3-2 pitch coming up. And it is a ball. So Salcedo will reach base on a walk. And that'll bring up Gabriela de Anda here for the Eastwood Troopers. Excuse me, that is we have a substitution, a new player for the Troopers, and that is Amanda Rodriguez.
Rodriguez coming in for the Anda. Troopers looking to get some more runs on the board. Coach is switching it up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Rodriguez, a true freshman here freshman, Sorry, that's me doing the college sports. It happens, folks. As we have now, like I said, Amanda Rodriguez batting for the Troop, and she takes a strike the first pitch.
We got an 0-1 count here with 1 out. As Ferris steps back into the circle.
Pitch by Ferris on Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes another strike, so 2 strikes in a row by Ferris.
Make contact, Amanda. Let's go. Make contact.
0-2 count on Rodriguez coming up. There's a pitch by Ferris, and she check swung but didn't go all the way, and it is a ball. As on that changeup, she was able to bring back the bat there, and it is a 1-2 count.
Very impressed with both pitchers being able to change the speed of their pitches throughout this game.
I agree with you, brother. Here's the pitch. Swung and a miss. Another strikeout for Ferris. I have her as 8.
That is 8. 8 for the game right here.
So 2 outs, 1 runner on base for the Eastwood Troopers as they have a 4-run lead here at the bottom of the 6th inning. And that is going to bring up the pitcher, Damaris Aguilera, who has that 3-run home run. The bottom of the 2nd. First pitch to Aguilera is a ball.
Down the line to the left. Let's go.
Ferris looking to the sideline to get the call.
There's the pitch, and it is a foul, and that one was almost literally right in front of us, on top of us. So it's going to be a 1-1 count there facing Aguilera. What a gorgeous night for some softball, brother.
After that very windy
Tuesday night game, yeah. Pitch by Ferris is outside to the left, and that is a ball. 2-1 count coming up for Aguilera.
You gotta love the Texas weather.
As once again, you have Ferris looking to the dugout. There's the pitch connected by Aguilera, and it'll be
foul.
Foul
Ball.
She's got some power. We've talked about it. Does Aguilera already has that 3-run home run?
It's still good to see, the pitcher still hitting in the game. Obviously in the big leagues for the guys, it's now DHs.
Yes. Wind up by Ferris. There's the pitch to the left.
Off speed.
Yes, and it is a ball, so it'll be a 3-1 count.
Ferris missed her spot on that one. Collins still in the batter's box waiting. Very different tempo.
And we have the officials talking to each other. So they're saying it is a full count. Is that what I saw? It is a full count. Not there it is. So they've changed it on the scoreboard. We have a full count here. There's the pitch by Ferris and connected right up the middle. And a base hit for Aguilera.
Troopers got runners at first and second here at the bottom of the 6th monster. Very dangerous for the Spartans.
And that'll bring up Miranda Guillen. Guillen has 2 doubles in this game. Like I said, she's got 2 doubles already, so a very dangerous batter for Ferris. There is the pitch, and right away takes a swing, and it'll hit foul.
Troopers not done yet, looking to continue on adding to this game.
Good idea right there, Miranda.
Like I said, Guillen has already got she has 2 doubles in this game.
Looking to add some more. Ferris looks to the dugout for the call.
And here's the pitch by Ferris. It is high, a ball. 1-1 count. 6-2 lead for the Eastwood Troopers.
As you got Salcido and Aguilera on first and second. Fair
1-1
score.
count pitch. Once again, the Troopers have 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position.
1 ball, 2 strikes here for Guillen.
And here's the pitch. Swung. Foul ball.
These hitters still making these pitchers work
Yes,
for it in
yes,
these
they
games.
are. They're making them work.
Different tempo, though, compared Ferris to Aguilera. Ferris taking her time a little bit, getting the call.
1-2 pitch coming up. Wind up pitch. Popped up. Will not be in play. Foul ball.
Pop fly in our direction, Monster.
Yeah, you saw that, It's a good thing they got that fence. So now the Pebble Hill Spartans trying to get out of this inning. They've got 2 outs, but there's 2 runners on base for the Troopers.
Go. Ferris gets the call from the dugout, steps back into the circle.
Wind up, there's the pitch, and another ball. 2-2 count coming up for Guillen. Like I said, for Ferris, she wants to get out of this inning here, not allowing any runs. Dangerous situation right here on this pitch. There's the pitch, and it is changeup, but a ball. So a full count with 2 outs, which means the runners will be going on this pitch, Ace.
Very close right there. Just missed the outside of the plate.
So nonetheless, the runners will run here at this pitch. 3-2 pitch coming up on Guillen. There it is, a high pitch. And for the first time tonight, the bases will be loaded for the Eastwood Troopers.
Not what the Spartans are looking for.
And that's going to bring up Brianna Martel, who is hitless so far in this game, as we have Coach Omar Avila going up there to the mound to talk to Peyton Ferris about the situation. Let's see if he keeps her there or if he is going to substitute and get a different pitcher here in this game.
And since it is Friday night, Monster, June 24th, the ANA charity softball game will be taking place at Southwest University Park.
Excited for that, of course, with El Paso's own Aaron Jones and Alvin Jones, the Jones brothers there. Very excited to see what happens there. A lot of people very excited about the home run derby. No doubt there. So once again, it's happening now in the beautiful month of June, and it looks like Coach Avila will keep Ferris there with bases loaded. 2 outs. It is Brianna Martel up to base.
Up to bat.
Up to bat, excuse me. My bad. Martel up to bat.
Bases loaded here.
Let's see what type of pitch. See if she comes with an off speed. Nope, to the heater. It was an off speed pitch.
Go with just missed outside. 1-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Yes, sir. Bases loaded for the Eastwood Troopers. And here's the 1-0 pitch. And it is going to be high. 2 balls. No strikes. 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Troopers. As Ferris gets ready for the pitch to wind up, she throws it, and it is offside.
She had just avoided getting hit by that pitch.
So 3 balls in a row. 3-0 count coming up. So now she's got to throw it right down the middle.
Let's see if Martell's going to take this one or make contact.
Jeez. And it's going to be a walk, and that's going to be a run. So the Troopers score on a walk. So the bases remain loaded, and it's going to bring up Maya Campos, who has a double in this game already. There's a pitch, tip.
Fouled off right there by Campos.
Now a 7-0 lead for the Eastwood Troopers here. After that walk gave them that run.
Spartans looking to get out of this inning here without any more damage.
Check swing by Campos, and quickly she is down 0-2 in this at bat. There's the pitch by Ferris. Bottom of the 6 here.
Parrish gets back into the circle here.
Let's see what Campos does here. Pitch by Ferris. Campos makes contact, and it is another foul ball.
Still a dangerous situation for the Spartans here. Every pitch is crucial.
Well, yeah, especially with the bases loaded. This time, Ferris takes her time. There's the windup pitch. It is high, and they throw to first, and safe. So it is the 2-2 count coming up with 2 outs for Pebble Hills.
McCauley tried to get Cassidy tried to get a Martell out there at first.
Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Campos. Off speed, hit, and it is a foul ball again. Once again, bases loaded for the Eastwood Troopers. 2-2 pitch coming up from Ferris to Maya Campos. There is the pitch, and once again, another tip by Campos. And like you said, Ace, both of these teams making their pitchers work.
Yep, they're trying to see as many pitches as they can. They know the pitch they want is going to be coming up. Ferris gets back into the circle here. Oh no, she waves off the call, looking for another pitch here.
2-2 pitch on Campos, and this time she connects, and that's going to be in play, and that is going to be caught. So a fly out for Campos.
Spartans avoiding any more damage in the bottom of the 6, Monster.
3 left on base, but 1 does score. After 6, it is Eastwood 7, Pebble Hills 2. You're listening to Friday Night Softball on EP Sports Network.
Attention high school seniors. The Great Khalid Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship application period ends April 15th. Seniors, to be considered, you must submit a completed scholarship application form, your high school transcript demonstrating a 3.5 GPA or higher, a written essay, a video performance, and an acceptance letter. This letter is a verification from a performing arts college or university program. Submit your completed applications to scholarships at thegreatkhalidfoundation.org. The Great Khalid Foundation, supporting education and innovation.
The last opportunity for the Pebble Hill Spartans here as we go to the top of the 7th inning. The Eastwood Troopers with a 7-2 lead here after they added another run in the bottom of the 6th inning. Mondo the Bouncer in along with Ace Acosta and Johnny Teg, as the Spartans starts with a base hit right off the bat. by Izzy Ramos, very aggressive. So Izzy Ramos gets another hit. Ramos has got 2 hits in this game so far.
Just what the Spartans needed, Monster.
Yes, and now that's going to bring up Jocelyn Felikada, the left fielder. So right away, runner on base. There's a pitch by Aguilera, a bunt, and it gets back to Aguilera, but she does her job. The base runner advances. So now Pebble Hills has a runner in scoring position, but there's 1 out already, as it's going to bring up Bella McCauley, the shortstop for the Pebble Hills Spartans. Samaya Aguilera looking to complete this game, pitch a complete game. There's a pitch by Aguilera. It is low, and you can tell that Izzy Ramos is looking to advance there. She might be looking to steal third. Aguilera winds up, throws the pitch, and contact is made. Foul. Almost took out one of the assistant coaches there on that pitch.
Got to keep your head on a swivel on this one.
You always got to be, that's why of all the sports, you always got to be alert in softball or baseball. As McCauley takes the next pitch low, and it is a ball. 1-2 count coming up here at the top of the 7th. Remember, this is the Spartans' final opportunity if they can at least tie this game. There's the pitch. And once again, contact is made by McCauley, but it is a foul ball.
Spartans trying to get some of that energy here.
Well, right away, you saw that Ramos gave him that spark quickly. Very aggressive, swung at that first pitch. And now let's see what McCauley can do. 1-2 pitch, she hits it right up the middle. It gets past the second baseman, and Ramos aggressively scores, so that's going to be a stand-up double for McCauley. And just like that, it is a 4-run lead for the Eastwood Troopers, 7-3, as Bella McCauley has an RBI here in this game. And that is going to bring up
number 8.
Sayan Saldana is up next, batting for Pebble Hills. Pitch by Aguilera, and it is swung and a miss, a strike. So right away, Saldana is down on this count, 0-2. Runner in scoring position for Pebble Hills. There's the pitch, swung and a miss, another strikeout by Aguilera. My count, she's got 8 strikeouts.
Spartans are down to their last out, Monster.
Down to the last out, and this is Torrey Owens. Let's see if she can keep the Spartans in this game. Pitch by Aguilera is high, and the base runner will advance to a third base, which is McCauley. A wild pitch by Aguilera as she's trying to wrap up this game for the Troopers. Wind up, there's the pitch. Swung. Miss. Strike. 1-1 count.
Let's go, Sam. Dig deep, Sam. Dig deep.
There's the pitch by Aguilera, and it is hit, and that is foul.
Owens with some power on that hit. Just was outside.
You can see the aggressiveness by Pebble Hills in this inning. They're being more aggressive towards the pitches, but they might be just a little too late, Ace.
A little too late. Swinging on that first pitch has worked for them in these last couple innings.
High pitch by Aguilera. It's a 2-2 count.
Because when they let Aguilera get into her rotation of pitches, it's been tough for them.
2-2 count, 2 outs. Aguilera pitches, and it is a foul ball by Torrey Owens. As Eastwood is trying to wrap up this game, get a victory here over the Spartans at Hanks High School. There's a pitch by Aguilera. Swung, hit, tip ball.
Owens is fighting to stay alive in this count right here.
We've seen this all night long where they stay in the count there with the tip balls. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs, another foul ball.
And a souvenir for the neighbors here.
2-2 count. Once again, 2 outs for Damaris Aguilera. There's the pitch. She hits it, and it is thrown to first, not in time, so the runner will score. So that is going to be an RBI for Torrey Owens. And it is now 7-4 as Pebble Hills has scored 2 runs in this inning, and it is now 7-4.
And it looks like we got Coach coming up to the mound here.
And now Coach Carrion is talking to her pitcher, Damaris Aguilera, where she has 8 strikeouts, but she's given up 2 runs in this inning.
And 2 in the previous inning.
Yeah, you're right. So she's given up 4 runs in the last 2 innings. So
Spartans been aggressive here, swinging on either the first or second pitch, not letting Aguilera get into her cycle of pitches, which has kept them zeros for the first 5
So the
innings.
conversation is over, and Aguilera looks to end this game on a complete game. Let's see if she can do that. There's the pitch, a little pop-up, thrown to first, and it is in time, and just like that, the game is over. We have a final here between the Pebble Hills Spartans and the Eastwood Troopers. The Eastwood Troopers are victorious. They win by a final score of 7-0. We will take a break. We'll go over some stats, and hopefully we'll be speaking to Coach Carrion.
Let's play ball! Aaron and Alvin Jones are thrilled to bring the inaugural ANA All the Way Foundation Charity Softball Game, taking place on Friday, June 24th, 2022 at Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas. This family-friendly evening will feature a roster of current and former teammates of Aaron and Alvin, along with local celebrities in a fun-filled atmosphere. The night will feature a home run derby, a softball game, silent auction, merchandise, and raffle. Proceeds raised from the event will benefit the foundation's primary focus areas: youth recreation and fitness, children's basic needs, and military families. For more information, visit aaalltheway.org.
El Paso, are you ready to play ball? It's Aaron Jones here, number 33 with the Green Bay Packers. Join me, my family, and my teammates. Tickets are on sale at anaalltheway.org. Hope to see you there.
Welcome to the Friday Night Softball Game of the Week post-game show, brought to you by the EP Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hanks High School as we have a final where the Eastwood Troopers have beaten the Pebble Hills Spartans by a final score of 7-2. I am Mondo the Moms from Dina, along with Ace Acosta and Johnny Tagg, and the story of this night was some tremendous pitching by Damaris Aguilera, who had 8 strikeouts in this game, and she also had a big home run, a big 3-run home run that really got the Troopers with that 5-0 lead there. And then she was able to control the pace, and it wasn't until the last 2 innings that the Pebble Hill Spartans were able to score, as they were scoreless up until the last 6th and 7th inning of this contest. But nonetheless, the Eastwood Troopers, with a total of 12 hits in this game, explosive firepower for the offense here for the Eastwood Troopers, and they get the big 6-1 victory over the Pebble Hills Spartans. For the Pebble Hills, also the pitcher Peyton Ferris did other than that 2nd inning where she gave up the 5 runs, she had a great game as well. She had 8 strikeouts. As a matter of fact, that 3rd inning is when she recovered. She had 3 straight strikeouts for the Pebble Hills Spartans, but it was not enough tonight, as Eastwood was able to take that 5-run lead and build on it, and they get that final victory of 7-4 over the Pebble Hills Spartans. Once again, I am Mondo the Monster Medina, along with Johnny Tagg and Ace Acosta here, as We will take a quick timeout, and we'll see if we can get a word with Coach Crystal Carrion. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Friday Night Softball on EP Sports Network.
Let's play ball! Aaron and Alvin Jones are thrilled to bring the inaugural A&A All the Way Foundation Charity Softball Game, taking place on Friday, June 24th, 2022 at Southwest University Park in El Paso, Texas. This family-friendly evening will feature a roster of current and former teammates of Aaron and Alvin, along with local celebrities in a fun-filled atmosphere. The night will feature a home run derby, a softball game, silent auction, merchandise, and raffle. Proceeds raised from the event will benefit the foundation's primary focus areas: youth recreation and fitness, children's basic needs, and military families. For more information, visit aaalltheway.org.
El Paso, are you ready to play ball? It's Aaron Jones here, number 33 with the Green Bay Packers. Join me, my family, and my teammates. Tickets are on sale at anaalltheway.org. Hope to see you there.
Attention high school seniors. The Great Khalid Foundation Performing Arts Scholarship application period ends April 15th. Seniors, to be considered, you must submit a completed scholarship application form, your high school transcript demonstrating a 3.5 GPA or higher, a written essay, a video performance, and an acceptance letter. This letter is a verification from a performing arts college or university program. Submit your completed applications to scholarships at thegreatkhalidfoundation.org. The Great Khalid Foundation, supporting education and innovation.
Welcome back to Hanks High School here as we have a final as the Eastwood Troopers have beaten the Pebble Hill Spartans by a final score of 7-2. We are now joined by head coach Crystal Carrion. First of all, coach, congratulations on this big victory.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, let's talk about what we consider the player of the game, that is Damaris Aguilera. You know, not only did she do a great job pitching, you know, she did, or since the pitcher, when you're the pitcher and you get to bat, the one thing you want to do, you want to help yourself out, and that's exactly what she did. When the team had a great second inning when you had the 2-0 lead, but then it was that 3-1 home run that Aguilera hit that just propelled you to that 5-0 lead.
Yeah, you know, Sam does a great job for us. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
No, so Sam, she just does a great job for us. She understands her role. The team is there and they support her, and but yeah, she does a great job. And
the team overall did a good job as well, as you had at least 12 hits from my count, and we talked about Samara's pitching. She had 8 strikeouts. You know, she only got in trouble the last 2 innings. You know, but then the offense that I saw today was amazing because you had the bases loaded there in that last inning for like maybe I would say at least 10 minutes of game time, you know, and you all were able to sustain that. Matter of fact, you're even able to get their pitcher, who had a good night as well. She had 8 strikeouts, but still you're able to fluster her and force a walk. Then that's how you got one of those runs. Yeah, you know, I mean, Pebble Hills is a great team, and we've just done a really good job of passing the bat. We've done a good job of passing the bat, and defensively, I think defensively we had some great defensive plays and to support Samara, and she does a great job for us. You know, she does her job in the circle, but then she also understands the importance of a great at-bat. All right, Coach, well, congratulations on the victory, and enjoy the next couple of days until your next. You won't play again until Wednesday, correct? Because of the testing. Yes, sir. So congratulations on the victory, and good luck on your next game. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is Coach Crystal Carrion for the Eastwood Troopers, who are victorious for a final score of 7-4 there, as we are joined back by Ace Acosta there. And like I said, Ace, so just a tremendous job pitching by Samara Aguilera, who had 8 strikeouts, but more importantly, she had that big 3-1 home run that just propelled them in that second inning, I believe. It is. Like I said, they were able to, you know, pull out that victory, even though the Spartans came on a late little rally towards the end, but Eastwood's sure to be too dominant early on. Yeah, I thought Pebble Hills became aggressive too late, and that was like the last 2 innings, but nonetheless, It is a tremendous victory for the Eastwood Troopers. Whenever you win in district, it is huge. It is big, so it's a big 6-1-8 victory for the Pebble Hill Spartans. So that is going to wrap it up for us here from Hanks High School. Want to thank YIHD for allowing us to broadcast this game tonight on this beautiful evening here from Hanks High School. So for my man Johnny Teg, for the man to my left, Ace Acosta, I am Mando the Mouse Medina. Thank you so much. Once again, the final score is the Eastwood Troopers. They are victorious. They beat the Pebble Hill Spartans by a final score of 7-4. Thank you so much. You've been listening to Friday Night Softball right here on EP Sports Network.
Thank you for listening. This has been a broadcast by the El Paso Sports Network. Follow us at www.epsportsnetwork.com.